All right, it is late in the afternoon, and I've taken the rewinder off. I'm going to show you what I had to do. Sometimes the springs break in these. In this case, this was simple. You guys saw how dirty the wheels were with all the crud up in there. It's kind of the same situation with the rewinder. When I first took it off, as I pulled the cord out, this string would just kind of hang about 3 feet down and not be retracted all the way. So what I did is I looked at it and realized the spring was good. Sometimes they'll be misshapen here and will catch on the edge, so that little this wheel will catch on the edge, but that's clear. And so I thought, well, it's probably just full of dirt and gunk, because I think this mower really had been sitting around a long time. And so what you do is you find where the spring, there's a coiled spring in here, wound like that, like a clock spring. And it's, the end of it is just under, it's going to be between, the cover, this whole piece here, it's going to be between that and this wheel. And it rests inside that. Let me get something to point with. This, so the coil spring is coiled around here, and what you do is you find the opening where the spring is, and I'm hoping you can see this. It's right there, and you can see that the bent edge of the spring, the lip of it, which grabs on that wheel that allows you to push against that and tighten it up. So you find that opening, and you basically want to flush it out with WD-40. So what you would do is, get you a can of WD-40 and find that opening where that spring is. You'll see a little piece of metal, and that's the spring end folded over, and put that WD-40. See how it's slipping in that opening? That'll spray all of that WD-40 around the spring. So let's go ahead and do it again. Spread a liberal amount of that in there, and then you just work it in. And this is about my third squirt of this, and you can see the WD-40 has done the trick. So just be sure you're not spraying it on the rope on this outer edge. That's where the rope is around there. You're spraying on the inner part where the opening is to that spring. And you can see the little dogs, there's 2 of them, pop out. So that's working the way it should. So I believe this thing is repaired. So I'm going to reinstall it now. Let me wipe off some of this excess WD-40. They just definitely flushed it out and gotten rid of a lot of that gunk and trash and rust and whatever is out of there. And so I'm happy with that. Now, I'm thinking about replacing those screws. Before I do that, I wanted to show you. Now this mower is running great, so I'm not going to bother to check the flywheel key. But I did want to show you the mechanism for the self-priming feature of the automatic choke. It comes from here. It sort of operates the same way as the Quantum does. The Quantum engines have a thermostat that pushes a long plastic air vane. This pushes linkage. So the heat from the mower travels up this piece of metal here, and it starts opening the choke. Right now, the mower is choked. If you just start it, it's in the choke position. As it warms up, this moves this way because this coil in here gets hot and stretches and then pushes this out of the way. And then it's going to run with the choke plate out of the way, and then the only thing operating then is the little butterfly right before it enters the manifold. And when you shut the mower off, when it's warm, it will stay like that. It's going to be hot, and the thermostat's going to stay expanded. And if you stood here long enough and watched it, as it cooled, it slowly goes back, slowly, and then the choke plate is in place again, so that when you come back and pull the cord, it's choked again. So that's how that works. And it connects here, right there, and that's the choke plate out of the way. Since it's cold, the choke plate is closed and is choking the carburetor. So that's how it works. So let me put this down now. And see if I can get this thing installed. And I'm thinking about just using some Phillips head screws instead of the fancy ones that you have to use a special screwdriver for. Let me get that out of the way. There we go. So that's engaging like it should. But let me see if I can find some Phillips heads that'll even fit. All right, these are, I've got some long wood screws that I think may work, but let me see. Might be too long. I don't like those at all. That's got probably a 1/4 inch head on it. That might work. Not be too long though. I need, let's see, I need 2 of them, I believe, if I remember right. Let's see if there's another one in here. Yep. Well, anyway, I guess I'll use the original ones and hope for the best. Yeah, they're still there. So got that there. These are the 2 original screws, and I've got to find the special bit that fits that. That's this one. Let's see if I can get these started. Oh, you know, I'm doing the wrong thing here. That's the wrong thing. All right. What I need to do is install these 3 5/16 first. What I was thinking. So one goes here. This is for the vanity cover. One goes there. One goes there. And one goes there. And those are all 5/16. So let me get those going. That's on, and I'm going to remember to pull the cord through the opening on this vanity cover. So let me get that out. I got the handle and the little eye hook on there. Trying to fit it through. And let me set these two screws down in that bit. Yeah, I need to turn the lights on. Hang on a second. All right, that's a little better. And make sure these are all lined up the way they should be for the flashlight. Need to come forward a little bit. This right there is okay. Let's see if maybe I can get this one started. It doesn't line up all that great. If it's even going in there. I don't think it is, okay. I think it's catching on the rope over there. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Let me take a look at this again. I think I'm not far enough forward. You can see that hole right there. All right, so you sort of hold that in place. Get one of these screws going. Okay, has it moved on me? No. So it's there. Right where it should be. I'm holding it in place. Using this bit with one hand. It's hard to turn. Let me get my 1/4 inch socket. This hand driver here. Let's see if that can get it going. So I've got that started. Let me see if I can start the other one. These things do not go in very easily, I'm telling you. Maybe I left it in there. Let me take a look here. No. I'll set it down somewhere. Where did that other screw go? That's not in the hole. Oh man. Well, okay, anyway, we're going to sign off with that. I'm going to find that other screw. Then we're going to connect our pull cord up to a handle. And if it doesn't run perfect, you'll see another video, but I think this is going to take care of it on this one. So Olivia is going to be a good mower. Stay tuned. I'll do another one next time.